Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on Holotny Ferme Winter. Between these, we got Izzy, fighting here for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision with mechanized assault, mobile defense, and elite troops. Double infantry and panzer grenadiers versus DarkFurst in the west. Fighting here for the Soviet Union, the Socialism, Stalin, taking on the role here of the 7th Tank Corps with armored assault tactics here chosen from. We got triple conscript bulletins there for DarkFurst. You know, really nice chap. No, not really. Double conscript there. I actually don't know him, so I can't even say he's a nice chap. But you know, DarkFurst doesn't exactly, you know, give you visions of someone nice and cheerful. Anyways, double conscript saying northwards more towards the centre. There we got double pioneer start for Izzy. Alliance is a lot more tired. It seems like double pioneer starts slightly getting back here in vogue with the Wehrmacht as of late. There you go, rushing for the church, and pioneers out in there becoming easy targets for the conscripts as they fire there from the windows. And there you go, caught by another conscript. He just needs to retreat. He's already taking loss there. Ludwig didn't make it. He's trying to use the house and to stall DarkFurst a bit, but problem is he's then going to get the pioneers back safely after a certain point. So I'm not entirely sure I agree with this move overruled by Izzy. It seems like sort of an attempt to just draw up attention from DarkFurst, maybe keep his forces a bit preoccupied. Conscious standing about there, fuel pond almost secured there by the pioneers. He's trying to get down. Izzy! Why are you wiring that back? The fuel point! The fuel point! So we got a second or third conscript heading southwards there. We got the second grenadiers arriving for Izzy and the Großdeutschland. Conscript standing about here again. He's just basically doing this bit. Same here basically again. They're sort of trying to bait the other fellow closer in. They're sort of leaving them. Is he actually there or is he not? There we go. In this case, he sort of waited long enough. He's figured, alright, he's going out, and then, you know, he hasn't. So Banai just doesn't seem to care, just pushing ahead with a lot of grenadiers. He wants that church secured for the farm. There we go, again, same thing here. But looks like he's not paying attention because the pioneers being wiped out. Oh, dear. There we go. Again, not the recommended move there overruled by Izzy. Again, I can see what he wanted to do, but the problem is, I mean, using the pioneers aren't worth that. When he could have used them to instead take a lot of territory instead. I mean, he'd be absurdly lucky if the pioneers get away and... Oh! Clearly someone's been selling their soul to the devil. Now we've got a big push for here. He's got no machine gun ready. It's going to need to quickly turn target to deal with the advancing conscript from negative cover. Needs to get the pioneers up there. There you go, big push for here. One option would be actually go for elite troops here. Pop light concussive grenades. So that way stall DarkFurst infantry. So right here's going to just being swarmed here by a lot of angry Russians. Quickly popping into the house there. MD-42 moving forward there for the fatherland. Grenadiers here left to sort of fend for themselves as the others have just fallen back into the house. Conscripts are bleeding out as well here, but the grenadiers are not having a very good time at it. That's for sure. But then again, also there's a bigger question: should DarkFurst really committed to that kind of assault? They would not be better just hitting everywhere else on the map there. And that's certainly, I think, a very sensible question to ask there if you were one of those asking it. We got no tech up yet here for Izzy, though again, 2 pioneers, 2 grenadiers, 1 MD-42 here for the fatherland. Southern point being secured. DarkFurst heading southwards there, 1 conscript there, low on health. Legendary 1. Would probably be an idea at this point just to retreat it for healing. He seems intent just sort of stalling up his opponents. Just problem is once it collapses, there's not really going much else to stall with anyway, so better just to try and preserve manpower here. I think for DarkFurst at most, you know, lay down a small tripwire flare mine. Since you can do that at the moment, then hit the retreat button. We got mines going up in the north from DarkFurst. Good work there. Very good work. And there you go. Pioneers retreat to the conscripts. Not the best development there for the Pioneer. And a second MD-42 there for Izzy. We've got double MD-42s, double pioneers, double grenadiers versus 4 conscripts there plus an engineer squad there for DarkFurst. Pioneers here close to winning, and oh, the conscript actually ends up retreating. Help! There's one left! Run away! Run away, comrades! He is too much for us! Up north here, Grenadiers versus Engineers. The Grenadiers are not doing too well. Grenadiers also good to go. No take a bit for Easy. Should certainly consider it soon. So we got the MD-42 fighting in the centre, second MD-42 heading south. As Devil looks at first, maybe helps you up the area there. Though, of course, if it really just wants a little machine gun down there again, he's usually better off just going for machine gun bunker up north. Grenadiers heading for the point there, and back here, Pioneers reinforcing. Still no take up for AC. We got a bunker up there. MD42 standing about here, still surveying its domain from the church. Constantly reinforcing, healing up, trying to avoid the gaze of the commissar, having, you know, run from a single pioneer. Pioneers in need of healing. And there we go, MD42 pressing the constable, trying to push through here. Second MD42 setting up to go out there, but it does leave its flank dangerously exposed, so we do have Grenadiers rank to support. The question is, will be in time for, you know, MD42 crew there, number 2. But there you go, not quite in time. They're constable up, getting a few good hits there, killing poor Fritz. And there you go, setting again, because they could call out, repositioning. Oh dear, that's pretty bad, that's pretty bad. Medic bunker up. And take-up finally going on there for Izzy. Finally. In the south, they're going to use an MD42 finding there. One constable that being held up, with the other constable forced into the Grenadiers here. No Molotovs, you can actually flush them out of the cover. That, if we can get the MD42 in about, they might give a chance. But again, the Grenadiers looks to be losing reasonably poorly here up close, which is where the constables do have a slight edge over the Grenadiers. Up here, we got a fuel cache actually for DarkFurst, trying to get ahead of his opponent there. With armoured assault, maybe got some plan there, not bad. We also got a support them company against the opponent with dom machine guns. Mortars would not be a bad idea there for DarkFurst at all. Would not be a bad idea. We'll have to see what he does aim for. He could also try and rush ahead for maybe a T-70 by now. Meanwhile, Izzy and the Großdeutschen are setting up. I like to make a nice company. We got the northern point here being shot by the conscripts, and the south there, pioneers moving ahead past the bodies of fallen comrades and Jürgen there. No one really seems to care about. So there you go, tank with tank command up there for DarkFurst, and he should actually be able to reasonably fast get out something, but he's also going for anti-tank grenades, so we can see sort of he's trying to take up, but he's also a bit too worried about aiming light vehicles, so he doesn't want to leave that open as a possibility there, so he keeps some anti-tank grenades ready, which will slow down the T-70, which will I think pretty fast there from the tank with tank command to counter anything, but clearly he's really worried either about a flame for a half tank, maybe a regular half tank, or just a 2-2 here, so certainly some potential thoughts there for DarkFurst. I mean, it's not a huge delay. I mean, at most it's a minute's delay in a sense. But I mean, we sort of consider here overall he probably could be going for almost a T-70 right as soon as he got this finished. So I mean, that is something there. In fact, he could have gone for it had he not gone for that. You got constantly fighting against the Grenadiers, the MD42 there as well. Grenadiers pioneers standing about here. And Telemizer briefly attempted by Izzy but forced away. He also gone for minesweepers there. He's clearly worried about the DarkFurst mines. He's yet to hit any of them, but he's clearly anticipating his opponent actually laying down some, so that's pretty good there. That is pretty good. Double conscript they held up by the MD42 again, negative cover, rather easy suppress units on. And the North also make good progress with the Pioneers and the Grenadiers. We got Engineers constantly trying to counterattack Izzy here, but they're not quite having full luck there, it would seem. Not quite full luck there. No support, and again, despite having got support from companies, not really getting any support units from it, but now you can go for the T-70, you should certainly do so. Could also go for the half-track though. And we got Izzy there going for Panzer Grenadier, more hardened men of the Großdeutschen. Pioneer standing about here. Could lay down S-mines, could put down a machine gun bunker. So a few options there for Izzy. And constantly they're sent running by the Grenadiers. There we go. T-70 away there for DarkFurst. Panzer Grenadier almost down there for Izzy, and there you go. Sturmgewehrs in hand. Die Sturmgewehr 44. Now before it's the MP44, then the MP43, and then the Maschinenkarabiner 42. Basically saw a lot of sort of revisions throughout the sort of development period. Partly was also given a lot of different names because they tried to hide it from the Führer, who initially, when told about it, wasn't particularly keen on it because as a World War I veteran, he was pretty keen on the K9 TK, or at least the rifle there, the bolt action, so he rather thought it was silly. Of course, once then was sort of given a more final product, he sort of, hey, this is actually kind of great, yeah, we call it a Sturmgewehr because it sturms good, yeah. So that's a little fun detail there. And obviously I don't know why exactly called it Sturmgewehr, but you know, just making up their stuff there to make it a bit more flavourful. Got Panzers they're pushing ahead, they're pushing back the concept on this way to support, so Izzy in a bit of a, not Izzy, but DarkFurst there. It's got the T-70 out there though, the T-70 light tank, and the Panzer going to immediately find themselves under fire there from it. Poor Wilhelm there getting blasted into bits by the 45mm gun, Pax machine gun joining it, and you can see Izzy here. In this case responds by going for mobile defense, like he's going to call in the Puma here, the 234-2. grenadiers out in the open, they're getting blasted. He's really trying to do another point, but it's ultimately just not going to work out. It's just going to be a waste of manpower here. Small chance of being wiped there, but in this case, looks like once more the Devil's luck favour Izzy. Again, enemy falter in the south. Again, he could consider maybe machine gun bunker. We got terror mines being laid down though, and back here grenadiers panzer is healing and enforcing. T7 strikes an exposed machine gun team. DarkFurst charges forward. That was rather lucky there. Against an extent, he probably could have landed really nasty on the machine gun, which could actually wipe it right then and there. But we got a Puma out here for Izzy. Not entirely sure actually the Ghost strikes and received it. Not a lot of Panzer divisions actually received the Puma armoured car. And the ones who know primarily fought on the western front, like the Panzer Lehr, and I believe the 2nd SS also received some. Overall, the Puma's production run was relatively small before it was cancelled, and they began switching over to the 234-3 and the 234-4, which were more specialised. On the other hand, carried much bigger caliber guns, but at the same time lacked turrets. Maximum fire from the grenadiers in the fire. We got the Puma blasting with the action machine gun and main gun. You could try and take up now, you know, go for some medium armour. In the south, we've got the Consuls pushing through. Overwhelming Izzy's southern front, which is pretty much completely naked, so there's not really much that requires to be overwhelmed. Though we got a Panzer squad there being sent southwards to hold the line until reinforcements can arrive. North here, maximum to be a bit of munitions there, I think, for Izzy here. Closing on mentions one kill there for the motherland. Engineers getting sniped here by the Puma's 50mm gun. And here in the south centre, Panzer they're pushing back the conscripts, doing quite a bit of damage to these chaps out in negative cover with their Sturmgewehrs. Conscript they're trying to get away here from Izzy and the fatherland, and there we go. Panzer going to deal a hot in pursuit. Vaulting over here, taking a bit of damage, low on health. They've got negative cover, need to retreat. He's not retreating though, he's not retreating, and that proved to be a critical mistake there, because it means he takes extra lot of damage out of negative cover before then hitting retreat, at which point he then gets wiped. So that was as well done there by DarkFurst. A small tactical victory there for Izzy. In the south, flank, easy now to deal with the Panzer. He's got MD42 pioneers with support. In the centre, Puma Grenadier standing about. In the north, though, he retains a strong, firm grasp, noting he's also filling munitions, but it's not, say, doing anything with it. I mean, there's not exactly a lot of mines being laid down, regular and flare mines, so that's really something that I think DarkFurst should consider. That way to slow down Izzy's advance at times and maybe catch up some of his vehicles as well. I mean, a Puma hitting a mine would certainly be a bit of a problem there for Izzy. There you go, almost lost an engineer squad as well. That's going to be pretty bad. And there you go, T7 versus the Puma here. Desperately trying to go away. Puma shoots, misses. Lands a hit. Could pursue in there, but he might be worth. There's something waiting inside the base they can't detect in time, at which point he might lose the Puma then. And that would certainly not be worth it, especially if he then doesn't get the T70. So right here, Izzy's decision is just to retract the Puma before he loses it, which I think is a sensible decision. I can understand it, I can understand. Also, from our perspective, there's not much that could hurt him, but certainly it's not worth risking it. We got Izzy there following up with a mortar, the Natenwerfer, probably help counter his opponents. Machine gun, but also goes to pressure the infantry. Good retreat there from the Panzer Grenadier. I think that was a very good timing there as well. And there we go, MD42 again, holding here the corner and pretty much repulsing the entire conscript squad. This is where, you know, mortar for DarkFurst would be quite helpful. Could smoke the machine gun, could just directly bombard it. Mortar out there. Is he taking up still? Nope. Nothing there yet. Not really that good base. I hope he's not going to just try and play by the dots, because usually Vanguard players would do that, tend to lose. We got maximum under 5 from the Puma, we got the conscript support, MD42 suppressed. And of course the mortar will tip the scales further in Izzy's favour. And we got a second fuel cache up here for DarkFurst, by the way. That is 2 fuel caches. He's clearly planning for some big armor there. I mean, he could play for the IS-2, but I would not recommend. I'd try and suggest him in this case just trying to rush out either the T-34 from the 6 or even a T-35. I mean, he's getting notably more fuel than his opponent now. 35 versus 23. I mean, that's 12 fuel more. And again, it's not just because he's got more map. He's got 2 fuel caches, which overall so he gets overall 6 fuel points more than Izzy, besides what he else could get there. So I mean, that's certainly helpful there for DarkFurst. And I certainly think he's trying to invest that into some faster tech there again to rush out some medium armor versus Izzy and the core strike stand here before it's too late.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
But Izzy so far pushing ahead, keeping up the pressure there versus DarkFurst. There you go, punish spot here with the teeth and cut West in counter support there. Oh, we could see wipe, that's going to hurt Izzy a bit. Wiped and annihilated. MD4 with the next target here of DarkFurst C70. Almost got it wiped there, close to 82 on that MD42. We got the booming down. Almost got the MD42 close here, but not quite. Oh dear, could hit the time on there, but it's not close. We got troops pulling ahead. They're going to listen running here, scouting away. MD42 they're coming in the treat with the Puma. Good work there by Izzy. Good work. TCM, they're really close to hitting the mine. Oh dear. And we got take up there for DarkFurst. We got take up tank or mechanized armor company going up there. Izzy getting close to calling the command panther. Oh, so close there, so close. Still no take up though for Izzy, and he goes straight for it. Why is he playing again? Playing for the doctor is not really good idea. I mean, if DarkFurst was just try and go for a T-35 right now, I think Izzy could be in a lot of trouble. But so far, DarkFurst has yet to call any armor from his mechanized armor company. Got the Puma rolling ahead there on its 8 wheels. Follow up here with the command tank. He's actually wrecking the fuel cache there. Not bad at all. In this case, DarkFurst has nothing to screen it or cover it with. No tanks, no field guns, no nothing. He can soon go for a T-35. He goes for the H-5 here. I can understand why to an extent, but I don't think it's really the best choices, and opposed to also plenty of infantry and other bits there. I think a T-35 is just better able to challenge the Puma and the command tank, more importantly the infantry as well. So right there, I think the H-5 is not the best choice. It's also still floating a lot of munitions. Again, there's been, except for these 2 mines, one of which has now been swept away there, he's not really laying down any at all, and that definitely think is also a mistake there by DarkFurst. We got the command tank there opening up, high explosive shells being unleashed upon the Russian infantry. So almost got that H-5 ready here for the DarkFurst in the 7th Tank Corps. Panzers there falling back. Only half health left, not going to risk that clearly. Still no tech up for Izzy. But we got the 85 tank start here for DarkFurst. We'll have to see if he can put it to the test. There we go. Command tank takes a hit, direct hit there from the 85mm gun. Based on a Soviet anti-aircraft gun, which was 85mm. Same gun was, by the way, used for the T-45. Puma takes a direct hit there from the 85mm gun. Up north, they're slowly losing ground here to Izzy's assaults as well. Again, this is where tank would be more better. I mean, again, he can't immediately catch these 2 with the tank, but then again, he's not going to go deal with the tank. So on the other hand, he could help deal with the infantry using a T-35 there. So I'd rather feel like their DarkFurst made a bit of a poor choice. And in particular, since he's relying a lot on conscripts, he definitely needs some tanks to work with them. Otherwise, the country aren't going to last much longer under these sort of circumstances, I feel. And an air support strike here from DarkFurst, calling in the Sturmovik here against Izzy's central positions. The 23mm Kansas head. Oh, almost got the MD42 there. Almost wiped it. A tiny sliver of health there. Lucky for Izzy there. Lucky for Izzy. He's only been a bit lucky in some ways this match here. Can't quite follow up on the airstrike either, so it ends up being a bit of wasted munitions to an extent, but grabs the central victory point there, growing points here as well for the motherland. In the south, MG4 was still on guard. I mean, he really is insistent on it. Just lay down a machine gun bunker. Similarly, use some of his munitions. I mean, he's got 320 floating about there. I think they were trying to see whoever could sort of get the most munitions. So a bit of quiet here and there. Constantly pushing south over to link forward 2 again. Do we have any Molotovs here from him? Still nothing there for DarkFurst. Do not worry, comrades, your socialism shall burn sufficiently hot enough to burn the fascists. Really? No, it's a metaphor. You're not getting them. We don't trust you. Just look at Yuri, he burnt his fingers. It was once! Shut up, Yuri. Anyways, got command tank opening up their conscripts. In the centre, we got Tizzy getting some troops as well there. And up north here, a bit of fighting as well there. We can see there's a bit of extend, but there goes down the tank to sort of help deal with the command tank and 40-minute support. HV5 moves down there and shoots, gets a good hit down the command tank. Pops smoke though and escapes rapidly. And he's going to lose the conscript there, too slow retreating. No sandbags about to help defend in case of such attacks there. And Izzy's Panzer going to lose whack, and that's another conscript there annihilated for named Motherland. There you go, Telemine. He'd actually seen it with the mines, but I guess maybe the tree sort of angle sort of covered it up. All the way though, lost the T-center to Telemine there. Telemine again paying off there. So, you know, as I say, mines wins wars. And again, DarkFurst has barely been mining in comparison to Izzy, who's been doing a lot more mining. DarkFurst reinforcing, healing. Pioneers out. He's taking up there. Good, but rather late support core here. Unless he's planning on a heavy panther, in which case we're going to still head it out fast, I would say. There's either way though. Izzy's taking feels slow here versus DarkFurst, but he is to an extent helped by the fact that DarkFurst isn't quite, I think, fully utilising his resources in the most efficient of manners at the moment. And he is actually playing for tier 4 there. He is actually taking for tier 4. That should be interesting. That should be interesting. Not actually expecting a Panther from Izzy. DarkFurst at this stage, though, seems to be aiming for the IS-2 heavy tank here. Engineer straight into the MG-42 there. Another air raid here. Another strike from the Soviet Air Force. There we go. Almost wipes the MG-42 again. And we got the Puma that taking hits from the HV5 tank. Destroyer could take it out, He's too slow in popping smoke. And the HV5 misses. Sergey, how could you miss that? I'm sorry, I'm colorblind. It's white and grey. There's no colorblind. Are you actually blind? Maybe. Anyways, up north here, Kansas pushing through there. Troops healing reinforcing. Puma going repairs, but we also need to get that heavy Panzer Corps as soon as possible. I mean, the faster he can get pushing out Panthers, the better. Because at this point, he's going to get hit there by the IS-2 heavy tank. And if his opponent gets that faster than he gets out of Panther, he's going to be in a bit of a tight spot. But there you go. Building the heavy Panzer Corps before repairing the Puma. Definitely, I think, a good priority there by Izzy. Up north, concentrating about there. In the south, Pioneers for their sprites. Still no bunker. I mean, he's got the manpower, he's got the munitions. A single bunker, I think, would do a lot there for Izzy, but at least the mines don't count manpower. Of course, he might, of course, be setting up there for the Panther, so he doesn't want to spend manpower bunkers at this point. So, I mean, that also fits the bill a bit. So we'll have to see what it ends up with here. We got Panzer moving under support here of the command tank. And there we go. Veteran you see, they are now very lethal, and conscripts will struggle quite a bit with them. At this point, though, DarkFurst, once he gotten out the IS-2, might actually want to consider building a special RAF command just to get out some penal troopers. Because, again, the main issue is, at this point, you should have T-34s supporting his conscripts. The problem is he doesn't. And that rather leaves them a bit of a sore spot versus Izzy's most elite panzer gunner. He's really got new counter-attack tactics. Nice use of the ability there. Munitions cache here, this time a bit different position there for DarkFurst. Interesting considering how much he's been floating them, so it feels a bit weird he's going for a munitions cache at this stage. Rather than saying a fuel cache just to get out that IS-2 just a tad faster. But there you go, Panther on the way there for Izzy. Panther on the way, Panzerkampfwagen 5. Puma good to go again. Troops are healing and reinforcing. 24 kills on the Panzer Grenadier. The Puma itself, by the way, was the result of a series of things, including a counter-reconnaissance tank project known as the Leopard, which was actually meant to have that turret and the gun, but it was cancelled, so this was just quickly, I think, put together the Puma there again, utilising the 234 armoured car. That's a little fun fact there. There's also, though, a version of the Lux, which actually also had the same gun as the Puma, and in fact the same turret. There's like one made, and similarly, there's I think a sort of field modified version of sort of the Puma or the 234 armoured car. Hard to say that had the same gun then and turret as the Lux. But Panther almost done there for Izzy. Mine's being swept out there, good. So there you go, Panther out here for Izzy. Model A, which you can tell from the exhaust pipes. The Model D's is a bit more simplified and doesn't have those radiation pipes which are on the back there supporting the exhaust. And it's not the Model G either, because the Model G has no driver's hatch there for someone on the front to sort of remove that weak point, but also had a slightly more flat sort of front on the church sort of lower end to avoid shots being deflected into the top of the armour. It's usually some of the ways to sort of tell the different Panther models away from each other. Big push in the centre. We got the IS-2 ready to deflect that. No upgrade though from machine gun. We really should add the Disco there to the IS-2. Off because of the demo charge there. Also the charge IS-2 straight to the packs as well. You should definitely though go for some tanks now to support his IS-2 though. Keep the tank strike close as well. But there you go. IS-2 should firing down there straight to the Panthers. High velocity, sending from the gun. That's running support as well. There you go. Panther takes a direct hit. Pack 4 jumping down the IS-2. 5 need to pull back. The IS-5 is too late. Unit looks to have been wiped there, actually, almost at least. IS-5 there, blinded by the Puma. Good work there by Izzy. Sends an opportunity to his opponent to rush it with the constant to tank race. There you go. Damage engine. IS-2 is the Panther, and there you go. IS-5 goes down to the Panther and a Pack 40. Bad news there for DarkFurst. He's going to try and flank here the IS-2 with the Puma as well. Nasty work there. There we go. Puma knocked out. Could not withstand the might of 122mm shell, though the Panther is now heavily damaged, but so is the IS-2. The only difference is that he can actually self-repair, and he can quickly get that IS-2 fixed up compared to the Panther, which is going to take some time, because there's only one Pioneer squad really at the moment available to fix up the Panther, which was itself quite maintenance heavy, and even when fully maintained it wasn't the most reliable of tanks. They're going to really fix that issue, part because it was just initially rushed out to be ready for Kursk, which itself was then delayed to make ready for the Panther. That's a little fun one there. But fixing up the IS-2 there again, he could speed it up with vehicle crew self-repairs. I mean, he's got the munitions for it. I mean, the faster you get out the IS-2, the faster he can, pressure Izzy. So I would personally suggest just popping that one again, so you can just get that Panther or IS-2 out in a matter of seconds. Panther, meanwhile, they've seen repairs from the Pioneers. One Pioneer squad's going to take quite a bit of time there. Generally, that's why I also recommend having 2 Pioneer squads. As many Pioneer squads, just focusing on a tank at a time. I even have a video about it, repair tactics under Propagandacast layer. But again, overall, just prioritize tanks one at a time. Don't split up your Pioneers to fix different things. It's overall a lot less efficient. There you go, IS-2 more or less good to go. He's still not adding a heavy machine gun to it either. I feel that's a bit of a mistake there by DarkFurst. Commander of the 7th Tank Corps. We got a second Pack 40 out there for Izzy. Interesting choice at this stage. And we got medical kits. My God, Jürgen, your finger is bleeding. Let us use this very expensive medical kit, which we'll have to throw away just to fix it. And of course gets disrupted. That's a really weird thing by him. Oh! Scheiße! Right next to the demo. Almost lost the entire grenade. He's got IS-2 pushes through. Shoots and almost wipes the MG42 there. Only added the heavy machine gun, those would probably have been guaranteed to wipe the IS-2. But there you go. Annihilates anyway there with 122mm shell. The 122mm gunboat was chosen for the IS-2 simply for its devastation against fortified positions infantry. It was not chosen primarily for its ability to deal with tanks. That's a little important detail there. I mean, while it was powerful, it was not the intended purpose. Otherwise, they would not have chosen a gun with a really, really low reload speed, which is one of the IS-2's main faults. It took ages to reload due to the size of the shells. Panther there versus the IS-2. There we go, penetrating hit from the Panther.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
I mean, an actual engagement there. In the time the IS-2 could probably get off like, 2 shots, the Panther could probably get out like 3 to 4 due to simply having a high rate of fire. There guys, 2 being pulled back. We got a Katyusha on the way for DarkFurst. I don't think a Katyusha right now is the right choice for him. I can't help but feel DarkFurst is making another mistake. He should be going tanks to support his IS-2, partly to pressure his opponent's infantry, but of course also just to help deal with the tank of the Panther. The problem is the Katyusha only helps us the infantry, but even then it's just like, not constant pressure. He needs to have his opponent bunch up. The problem is Izzy doesn't really bunch up a lot. So in that regard, the Katyusha just sort of fails on several levels here, I think, for DarkFurst at the moment. I mean, it could be really good, though, but I just feel like it doesn't make a lot of sense overall, and he really should be aiming for a T-35 then to support size 2 and just hurt his opponent's infantry. Katyusha firing here. He's trying to silence the mortar with the Katyusha from max range. Not very efficient. Generally, you want to use the Katyusha sort of reasonably closer range, so it scatters a lot less. You can see this heavy scatter at full range here from the Katyusha. So not only did he go for the Katyusha, he made poor use of the Katyusha. It would have been better off for the, T-35, definitely. Then he could just rush this and take it out. Oh wait, IS-2 there, almost good to go. Still no heavy machine gun there, is DarkFurst. Still no heavy machine gun. MB-42 crew, they're desperately holding off against the Russians, holding some of them down, but the maximum. Actually, the MB-42 refuses to be silenced. Got the IS-2 pushing in again. Panther only half fixed. Concentrating head engineers. IS-2 can't quite support due to the terrain, but they go catch the German maximum here out in the open.
We are down to 75 points.
Panther moving up the veteran fleet again versus come. There go Bun Grenade. He's not retreating. Ah! Wiped. Big loss there for DarkFurst. Big loss. And the engineers get annihilated as well. Those Panzer Grenadiers on fire. They're war criminals. As the Soviets would have it. IS-2 shoots, doesn't quite get a hit there. Panther opens up, bounces off the IS-2's thick frontal armor, turns and shoots back, getting a penetrating hit on the Panther. This is actually really risky by Izzy though. I mean, he's engaging an IS-2 at full health with the Panther only at half health. There you go, does split its way, but that was really a risky move there by Izzy, to be honest. That was a really risky move. And then we got the command tank breakthrough here. DarkFurst lines going after this squishy infantry. Yes, he killed the north. They're also big 2 points wise. He's actually low, but he's trying to bleed out Izzy here. That's not bad. I assume he'll have to deal with the command tank. He can soon go for a T-35. He definitely should get it gone for 1 month sooner. Misses here the Panther 4 command tank, which actually gets a penetrating hit on the IS-2. That's kind of lucky. But there you go, IS-2 returns to the favour with a much bigger shell. T-34, they're fine on the way for DarkFurst. Got the IS-2 another excellent hit than the command tank, and they're going before 2 next target. Still no machine gun on the IS-2, still no machine gun. I mean, technically it does have some machine gun. For example, on the rear of the turret there's a machine gun there to deal with infantry, tries to sneak up on it that way. That's a little fun fact. That was a feature of the Soviet heavy tanks. They usually had the rear mounted machine guns. But there you go, T-45 out for DarkFurst. And the South Engineers engaged by the Panzer Grenadier and about to get wiped. Brutally. Careful with how to drive the IS-2, DarkFurst. I mean, he's inadvertently exposing the rear of the IS-2 to a lot of anti-tank guns. And I was about to get his machine gun, they're killed. Seems like DarkFurst might be struggling under the pressure of Izzy. There you go, finds the Telemine and wrecks it. Good work. Also good work by Izzy mining. He's still got a lot of mines, so he needs to lay down a ton more mines versus DarkFurst. Up north, the T-45 another push back the Grenadiers. Got the Kirchner machine gun and the main gun. They're opening up on the German infantry and supporting in. Not entirely sure what he's doing with his IS-2 down south at the moment. Seems a bit confused. We got the Maxim being pushed forwards here. IS-2 lands a decent hit in the centre. Troops being held up, and in the north, the T-45 they're dealing with the Grenadiers. So rather series of scattered actions here between Izzy and DarkFurst. Centre that collapses here before Izzy's Panzer Grenadier and Panthermite. And the South Maximum gets wiped. He would actually try and go for a second Panther now. Yes, that way. There we go. He does in fact go for the second Panther here. Second Panzerkampf, Wagen 5. Got the Tiefel from the catching the Panzers out in the open. Need to retreat those before they're wiped. And there you go, the IS-2 lumbers forward. There you go, almost got the Panzer under these, but not quite. Panther struggling a bit here to roll these big fat targets. And there guys, 2 lands a good hit there on the Panther, which is almost 52. But so is the IS-2 actually. Got the Tiefel another shrinking hit. This gets him hits machine gun. There you go, takes hits from several sources, including the packs. And they're going to need to retreat. Panther gains 52. He blitzes forward. He's going to try and get the IS-2, or the T-35 there. IS-2 that could support, big air support called in. Not moving up the IS-2 support here, at least a bit too late. He ends up retreating here. He rams the Panther. He can't make up his mind. He probably could have gotten the Panther there. Eventually 2 gained. Almost got the Panther. Packs opening up on the side there. Katusha firing down there. Bit too far though. Bit too far. Shot bounced off the Panther's front arm. I need to pull back the IS-2. It's too late. It's too late, I think. Almost got the Panther there. Second Panther arrives here for Izzy and the Fatherland. Go for the rearmor. Easy penetrating hit there for the Panther. Pack 40 shoots, bounce off the IS-2's frontal armor. Almost got the Panther. Pop smoke and disengages. Very risky play there from both players. Very risky. And a machine gun got wiped again here for DarkFurst and the 7th Tank Corps. So there you go. Panther halfway to Veteran 3, by the way. Halfway to Veteran 3. We might like to see a Wehrmacht Panther race. You don't see those very often. There guys. 2 being engaged with the Panther. He's low and healthy. He's willing to risk in a Panther with full health against a low health IS-2. He's got no constantly about to hit it with anti-tank grenades. Panther there gets behind the rear armor of the IS-2 and... gets the IS-2. Gets it. And this is where some mines early, just protect against such eventualities. It's been really great. I mean, he's rushing the Panther, get hit by a mine. There might have been chances of, DarkFurst IS-2 surviving, but also maybe just getting the Panther. So, bit punished there, bit punished. Damage engine on the Panther. I mean, a lot of his stuff is going to need repairs, which might give DarkFurst some time to get more stuff. But right now, otherwise, DarkFurst is very much behind. He's not got a lot of infantry. His opponent's infantry's got plenty of better troops in that sense, plus more veteran troops. He's got certainly an armor advantage. He's got the command tank and 2 Panthers. And DarkFurst now has a Katusha. There we go. Prioritizing the Veteran T2 Panther. Quickly getting that one fixed up. After they get off and tank grenades there against Command Panzer, closing in the T2 itself. Soon then get the ships and up north here, Panzer Grenadier and Grenadier, making good efforts for the Fatherland. And the South Grenadiers also doing their job there. They almost got that Panther ready, almost got it ready. Constantly realizing they walked into a very bad place. Command tank trying to get in the way here. I think DarkFurst is trying to set up for another IS-2 at this point. Bit risky here. I mean, in theory, it could work out. He's going to be rather outgunned by a lot of Panthers. Katusha fires again. This time a bit closer, not too far away, but he's trying to knock out a Panther using the Katusha at max range ultimately for what he's trying to hit there. Whoa, actually got a hit there, knocking out the main gun. But wasn't quite able to finish off the Panther. I mean, the idea was nice, just... yeah. No, he doesn't go for the IS-2, he's going for the T-35, maybe realising at this stage he can't actually allow himself to go for an IS-2, he has to go for T-35s there. And again, the problem is... he's rather behind in the armour raise now. He's rather behind. Well, he was never ahead because he never went for tanks. He went first for tank destroyers and then snuck in a Katusha. So overall, he's never been really in a good situation in terms of armour. Whereas again, Izzy's used to the more solid and slowly just build up a sizable armoured force again. But now, quite a bit of expansion that's both here thanks to the Panther. Which is most certainly giving DarkFurst there quite a headache. Cash down. T-35 ready for DarkFurst. Consul has a Panzer Grenadier. The South Consul is attack 40 here in the south further. We got MD4 to the help of the Russians, defending the victory point against those vile fascists. And here, Panzer is supported by a Panther. Oh, Panzer is supporting the Panther all the way there. A lot of firepower. Just a small combat package here for Izzy. 44 kills on those Panzer grenades, by the way. 44 kills. And that T-35 is going to struggle against the Vetsy 2 Panther frontally. He is bringing up field guns, so that's good there for DarkFurst. That is good. That's good though, he's actually feeding the Panther at this point, just the experience he needs to hit Vetsy 3. We got Ostrom called up here, so even he's got plenty of good infantry. He's calling up Ostrom just to help deal with some of these numbers that DarkFurst is sort of throwing at him, I guess. Panther's going to need some repairs, but still, it is very close to Vetsy 3 now. Again, we might see a Wehrmacht Panther race. Got the Panther right here, catching the units out in the open here, machine guns gunning down those Russian rats. Church collapsed under rocket fire. Overall, I mean, he went for the Katyusha, he just really hasn't done a lot for him. So it just feels like a waste there, to be honest, by DarkFurst. Just feels like a waste. Oh, there you go, actually killed something. Rushing in the Panther into the base and almost gets the Katyusha. Almost! Damn, its engine is caught in the enemy base. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Izzy here might have gone too greedy. He might have grown arrogant versus DarkFurst. He's also getting rather low on victory points. So Izzy might be starting to feel the heat here from DarkFurst. But there you go, T-35 shoots, bounces, field gun also ready here as well. Almost got the Panther, there you go. Main gun up, pull it out, pull it out. Smoke popped. Can he get it out though? He's not even trying at this stage. Oh, there we go. Got the Panther wing in support here, super close to 3 T-35 needs to get out of there before it's too late. Might in fact be too late already. Nope, T-35 also gets away. Panther just needs to keep moving, Izzy. Once a tank grenades there, Panther almost down. Tiny sliver of health, keep moving, Izzy. Keep moving, Scheisse. He's stopping up. He's stopping up. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. Field gun setting up. They're not entirely clear what Izzy was thinking. But he pretty much seemed to have thrown away that Panther on purpose, which is a bit wasteful there, to be honest. It is still nonetheless a Panther, and they are expensive. Still his Panther there, close to Veteran 3. Again, not very often you get to see a Wehrmacht Panther hit Veteran 3, even hit Veteran 2, to be honest. I mean, hell, it's rare to see a Panther from the Wehrmacht in the first place. It's kind of like a unicorn with 3 horns. Which of course isn't a unicorn, but a tricorn? Anyways, Storm Punch on the way there for Izzy. To help deal with the infantry, whatever support weapons DarkFurst might be throwing at him. Attack on the centre there. Got the T-35 good to go again, pushing ahead. He needs to go for another one as soon as possible, I think, on HV5. Again, that Panther's a big problem. There you go, Veteran 3. For Izzy's Panther, Veteran 3, increased rate of fire, increased mobility, there you go. Lands a good hit on the T-35 there, lands a good hit. Almost got it. Panther was there, 48 kills, almost wiped out there though. Damage engine the Panther, 10 kills, 11 kills. Need to pull back the Panther, Izzy, schnell, Rückzug. Almost threw away the Panther there, pops smoke and pulls back with a sliver of health. It would have been rather silly if he actually lost the Veteran 3 Panther. I mean, in theory, he could still lose it, but right now there's not much here from DarkFurst that can pursue and destroy it. He was really pushing his luck there with the Panther, really pushing his luck there. Got another T-35 on the way for DarkFurst. North gun leaves with command tank support here holding up. But really, we just build a machine gun bunker there, to be honest. I mean, again, if you're using an infantry tie down to hold something there, just build a bunker instead. It's a much better investment long term. Sturm Punch repulsed here by the field gun, the CIS-3. That Panther's going to need some serious repairs. My God, what did you do with that Panzer? Did you try to storm Moscow on your own? Yeah, maybe. Actually, I'm not entirely sure that we did. But now we're dinged up quite badly. So please fix up the Panzer. Schnell. Don't you schnell me. That thing's going to take ages to fix. Anyways, got a second T-35 here for DarkFurst. There's going to be 2 T-35s here. Victory points, we've got 132 versus, not 159 versus 32. we go. Panther being fixed up. Troops heading up. Ostrom Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers, a mix of assault rifles, rifles, and light machine guns. Sending in a T-5 on its own to deal with the command tank while the other one supports the centre. Got the machine gun coming to the south. We got the Sturmpanzer going down there to deal with that. Pushing away the command tank from the north now. Eventually 2 shots and added. Panther slowly approaching the halfway done point, but still going to take some time, in particular since its gun or engine is not really ready. Sturmpanzer not making much of an impact on the MG42, and the MG42 doesn't seem too impressed by it. Going straight for it. Almost lost the machine gun there to the Sturmpanzer. Also known as your Stupa. And there you go, Pack 40 versus T-45 here, but straight up to the Telemine there. So close. Panther sets out there for the fatherland, not fully repaired, and doesn't matter, it hits the mine right in front of Pack 40, and eventually freed Panther. That is probably the worst situation that T-45 can find itself in. And there you go, Panther finished off. We got the second T-45 wing trying to salvage the first, but it's already too late. The Panther has destroyed it. Now sets off the T-45. The shot bounces after the Panther shots misses. And there you go with that. DarkFurst spirit is broken. GG. Game over. A victory for the fatherland. A victory for the Panther. An interesting fight here on some levels there again. DarkFurst initially starting out well, but he made some, I think, strategic mistakes again. They should have gone for tanks first to support his infantry. Failed, but instead went for issue 5. So there really wasn't a really big need for it. Obviously, was one mistake there with DarkFurst. The CoH2 was certainly also a mistake. They're not really well utilised, but also just, again, the situation, I think they would have benefited more from tanks. Plus some other issues with his armour, not enough flanking there with his tanks, just instead engaging right in front of all the Pack 40s was definitely not a good idea there either for DarkFurst. There's some issues there, which if he'd done better, well, plus mine better, I think would actually could have beaten Izzy there. Izzy, though, did reasonably well. They make good use of his armour. Tech there for the Panthers, could have, I think, them out a bit faster, but overall, make good use of the Panther. He did not do anything silly with it, and certainly managed to get into Intervention 3, which is certainly, quite a feat in itself. So, overall, well played there by Izzy. So, I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, why not subscribe to the friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comments section. And if you like what I do, consider donating or pledging on Patreon. Links are in the video description. This is Imperial 19. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.